Hello friends, this is Priyanka. Today we are going to solve a problem on cooling and adiabatic humidification process with the help of psychrometric chart. So what is the meaning of adiabatic? So when the process is taking place along the constant wet bulb temperature line or along the constant enthalpy line, then the process is said to be adiabatic. Now first I will read what is the given problem. At a certain locality, the dry bulb temperature of air is 30 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity 40%. Determine specific humidity and dew point and wet bulb temperature of air. If this air is cooled in air washer using recirculated spray water and having a humidifier efficiency of 0.9, what are the dry bulb temperature and dew point temperature of air leaving the air washer? So this was the given question. Now we will understand this problem with the help of the diagram. Now, if we observe the initial condition of air, that is when the air is entering into this air washer, we will use here the suffix 1. So, what is the condition is given? So, dry bulb temperature TD1 30 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity Phi1 40%. And when the air is entering into this air washer, it is getting cooled and the recirculated spray water is used. So here it is important to note that the spray water is getting recirculated. So what is happening? The wet bulb temperature of incoming air, that is equal to the wet bulb temperature of air leaving this air washer. So we can say that this process from 1 to 2 is adiabatic process. So when this recirculated spray water, the condition is there, then the process is called as adiabatic process. And here the humidifier efficiency is also given. So we have to note down that neta H is equal to 0.9. So now with the help of this data, we have to solve the problem. So first we will plot what is the condition of air or initial condition of air with the help of psychrometric chart. So here the dry bulb temperature is given, that is 30 degrees Celsius. So on this horizontal line on the bottom, here the dry bulb temperature in degrees Celsius is there. So we have to select one line for this 30 degrees Celsius. So here the red line is there. Now relative humidity is 40%. So if we observe these inclined lines, that is in 10%, 20%, 30% and 40%. So this is the line with relative humidity. So we have to extend this temperature line up to the 40% relative humidity. And the point of intersection will give us the point 1, that is the initial condition of air. Now we will find out what is the dew point temperature of air. So if we observe over this inclined line or on this saturation line with 100% relative humidity, there are different temperatures. So here is 10 degree, 15 degree, 20 degree, and from this there are horizontal lines are there, and that indicates the dew point temperature. So to measure the dew point temperature for this point 1, we have to take here one horizontal line. And if we observe this horizontal line intersect at this 15 degrees Celsius. And we can say that the dew point temperature of air at point 1 is equal to 15 degrees Celsius. Now we have to plot the point 2. So how to plot the point 2? So the condition is that the recirculated spray water is used. So we can say for the initial condition of air, what is the wet bulb temperature, and that wet bulb temperature is equal to air leaving that air washer. So first we have to note down what is the wet bulb temperature at this point 1. So how to select that? Now if we observe here, the different temperatures are given along this saturation line, 15 degree, 20 degree, 25 degree. So how to find out the wet bulb temperature for this point 1? So from these temperatures there are inclined lines. So if we observe these inclined lines, indicates the wet bulb temperature. So for this point 1, we have to take the line parallel to this inclined line from this point 1. And we have to extend this line up to this saturation line, and the point of intersection will give us the wet bulb temperature. So here this red inclined line indicates the wet bulb temperature. So what is the wet bulb temperature? That is TW1 is equal to 19.08 degree Celsius. So here is the point of intersection, and that is equal to 19.08 degree Celsius, and we have to note down that. So we can say that, or this is the statement that we have to write in the notebook, that in spray water, when the same water is recirculated again and again, the temperature of spray water will reach the thermodynamic wet bulb temperature of air entering the spray water. So no heat is supplied or rejected, and it follows the path along the constant wet bulb temperature or along the constant enthalpy line. So it is important to note that in psychrometric chart, the wet bulb temperature lines and enthalpy lines are the same. So the process is along the constant wet bulb temperature line or the constant enthalpy line. So this point of intersection, that is this point of intersection from this point 1 up to the saturation line, that is 100% relative humidity, we will say that point 3 is there. Now we will take what is the dry bulb temperature at this point 3. So how to find out that? So here the blue line indicates the dry bulb temperature. So we have to take here one projection in this downward direction from this point 3, and here on this dry bulb temperature we have to note down the temperature. So we will say that that is the TD3, and along on the saturation line the wet bulb temperature and the dry bulb temperature is same, that is here the dry bulb temperature is also equal to 19.8 degrees Celsius. So we have to use that same temperature. Now it is important to find out what is the dry bulb temperature at this point 2. So here the formula is given, that is humidifying efficiency is given. So we will write what is the given data. So initial condition of air TD151 and neta H, that is the given data in the problem. So what is the omega 1? That is what is the specific humidity at point 1. So that also we have to note down, 0.0106 kilogram per kilogram of dry air. Then T dP1, that is the dew point temperature 15 degrees Celsius and wet bulb temperature 19.08 degrees Celsius, that we have already selected. So what is the formula for the humidifying efficiency? Neta H is equal to TD1 minus TD2 divided by TD1 minus TD3. Now if we observe this neta H is given in the problem, then TD1, that is the dry bulb temperature at point 1, that is also known. Then here TD2, that is unknown, that is what is the dry bulb temperature of air leaving the air washer, that we don't know. And here TD3, so TD3, that is also getting selected. So now we can easily find out what is the dry bulb temperature at this point 2. So here we have to just put the values, and what is TD2, that is equal to 20.82 degrees Celsius. So we have to select this temperature. So if we observe here with this TD2, that is 20.82 degrees Celsius, we have to take here the one vertical line, and this point 2 will be on this constant wet bulb temperature from this point 1. So here the point of intersection for this dry bulb temperature up to this line will give us the point 2. So here is the point of intersection, and this is the point 2. Now we have to also find out what is the dew point temperature at this point 2. So here from this point 2 we have to take one horizontal projection, because this horizontal lines indicates the dew point temperature. So this horizontal projection up to this saturation line. So this line with 100% relative humidity and this point of intersection will give us the temperature. So what is that temperature? And that is equal to 19.4 degrees Celsius. So we have to note down this, that is the dew point temperature at point 2, that is TDP2 is equal to 19.4 degrees Celsius.